I wouldn't be calling you. And then I called Miss Myers today also. See, when I call into the office, I call the actual investigator. Avoiding conversations, avoiding people like myself just causes the problem to be bigger, because I'm going to come back and say, hey, this should have been taken care of, this, and this. And we wouldn't have had to have this conversation if I would have just been able to have a conversation with my original investigator. Okay? Because then we could have discussed, well, you put the wrong statute. I would have went and researched and got the right statute, when this could have been handled months ago, because I filed this complaint back in October. This is all originating over a third-party company that I don't even do business with, that I have no contract with, that does not provide us with water when Rockdale Water Resources does. And then the damages that were happening were because of the pipes they busted in another unit. And that's the part that doesn't work. It doesn't work that we still don't have water. We still don't have sewage services after I pay for an all-inclusive HOA fee. See, I'm not behind on my mortgage or the HOA fees. And then to have the insurance company terminate me after their customer service reps say, hey, we need to do a separate claim. I say, even though the original problem originated when this Jasper Utilities came and dug and cut, pipes out of the water, redirecting water. See, they gave their customer wrong advice. And now they want to stand and say, no, we're right. No, they're not telling the truth. So I'm going to go research Title 33 and say, hey, because this is causing undue hardship on myself. That's why I put in elder abuse. When you withhold essential water, that's a different law that's messed up. And I know you guys don't have the authority, but it affected our quality of life dealing with this situation. And the fact that our insurance company could have covered us for for hotel until they figure that out. This is what my insurance company is supposed to do. Are you still there, Mr. Mitra?
Yes, I'm still. I'm listening.
Well, thank you for listening, because you didn't have to listen. That does make a difference when you listen. So.
Yeah, no, so I totally understand. So I would still say, because, and I get it, and I can speak to your analyst, even if there's a verbal conversation, because like you and I are having now, I'm not able to put that in writing to send it to the insurance company. It still would have to come to you.
Well, we would have, right. Well, we needed to have the conversation so I could do that for her, not her do that for me. I would have done that for her. But the way she did things, she just averted me. That means she did not give me the details that you're giving me now and just sent the paperwork the way that it was, when I could have assisted her and had this problem solved. And that's what doesn't work. Her telling me, well, they have 15 days to respond. No. What do we need to do to support getting what we need to get done? That's the reason why I was calling her. And that part doesn't work. Just tell Miss Chelsea, look, I got other things to do. I'm sure y'all do too, than to be calling y'all about some stuff that could have been handled months ago. That's on your investigator. Instead of shirking me, she could have just had the conversation. I would have worked with her. I'm complaining because, not complaining, I put this in so that I could work with you guys. I'm not working against y'all. Y'all are getting paid our tax dollars. Huh?
No, I understand.
Yeah, I'm here to support you guys, not fight you guys. When I need help from the insurance, that's the reason why y'all have an insurance commission, to make sure the insurance companies do the right thing to their clients. And it's obvious that they're not. I'm not the only one. I'm not taking it personal. I just need to be in compliance to what you guys need to support. So now I have a rebuttal. And is there a time period in which you have to have a rebuttal in?
No, there is. Whenever you send it in, we'll get it sent to the insurance company. But no, there isn't a time frame on the consumer submitting it now.
Okay, because this isn't the first complaint. This is my first time hearing that I could do a rebuttal. Isn't that something?
Yes.
So if I wouldn't have had conversation with you, I wouldn't have never known. So Title 33 is the only law that you recognize, that you got the authority to say, hey, you got to do this, this, and this.
Yes, and what I will say with that is Title 33 does not go into claim handling. So it doesn't give us the regulatory authority to look at a claim and tell the insurance company how they should have handled it. The extent it says they have to conduct a reasonable investigation. But as far as like if you're looking to say, well, if this happens, the insurance commissioner officer should take this action, it unfortunately is not going to say that.
Oh, but I can actually say that $421 is not enough to cover for the damages. Yes. And I have reached out to the insurance company already and told them it's not enough. And the fact that I have a whole house full of stuff that needs to be moved out of the way so that this work can be done. Okay? That part is not included. This is the reason why they could not see everything, because there was so much stuff in the house. Movement of furniture, all kind of stuff. And that wasn't included with the claim at all. Because all this stuff, it's a 750 square foot home on the bottom. All this furniture in here need to be taken out so that the floors can be repaired. Replaced. Everything, washers and dryers, everything needs to be taken out. Because they all got moisture to it. And just because it dries up doesn't mean there's no problem with it. And that was the real issue, is that $421 was not enough to take care of the problems that resulted from this other company busting up the water lines. So are we clear, Miss Jamitra?
Yes, we are.
All right. Well, thank you so much for listening. That's why you're the supervisor. Listening does make a difference.
Yeah, it does, and I understand it's frustrating. But yeah, if you can get everything in writing, and then we'll go ahead and we'll make sure the insurance company does address everything that you submit to us.
Yes, and the fact that I'm disabled and handicapped. So therefore, I needed some assistance. I needed accommodation from the insurance company. And that's because I am handicapped, disabled, period. And for them not to do that just doesn't work. And I know it's a different law, but it's just like a federal law. You got to give accommodation to those who are handicapped.
Correct.
And they did not do that with me. They could see that I needed help.
Yeah, and I would certainly put all that in your letter so we can have them address it.
Oh yeah, have them address it, because this is like ridiculous. But anyway, I think and I don't know if it applies. It's not part of Title 33, dealing with handicapped people.
Well, but what you can do is if you want to, if you feel comfortable enough, you can list the accommodations that you're seeking, or you can request that someone from the insurance company give you a call because you have a disability where you require certain accommodations with them addressing your claim. Yeah.
That's what need to happen, is that I need accommodations. And that's under federal law, not just state. It's state and federal. And the fact that I didn't have essential utilities such as water for all this time, it's almost Christmas.
Right, yes.
All this time. And they couldn't have solved that problem months ago. That says a lot about our insurance. And to have me have to buy another insurance when this whole thing originated back in January. When they could have mitigated it, not just mitigated it, contacted the insurance company for the management company who gets this fee every month that covers for maintenance, water, sewage, trash that I pay every month.
Right, yes.
And you mean to tell me my insurance company couldn't have done that? I'm just saying. This is why we have insurance, to cover for property damage, to cover for instances such as another unit causing damages on the inside of my unit, to speak on behalf to the other insurance. And I provided them with the master policy for the insurance. They talking about, well, it's not more than $5,000. Well, do you think they spent more than $5,000? Yes, they got evidence they spent more than $5,000 for this policy period. Housing me in a hotel, plus the $421, that amounts to more than $5,000 right there. I'm just saying. And I paid plumbers to restore the water because it wasn't cut off by the water authority, who is Rockdale Water Resources. And I provided the insurance company with the receipts that I paid for us to have water. I'm just saying this.
Right.
This is not no normal issue. This insurance company manipulating. And that's why you guys are in place, to make sure they are doing the standard, not the standard of dismissing people who are handicapped, elderly folk from the insurance, and then making them go out and buy another insurance. I have a mortgage. That's not like it's rental property. This is the reason why we have insurance. And we got insurance